Bibby will try again.
James, recognizing nobody's there, has an appointment with the basketball and finishes it emphatically.
Putback fans, I hope you're all doing great. We are back again with another video on the channel. We are continuing with the same series where we are assessing all the teams in the NBA and our expectations and their chances of going all the way this year. We are going straight to the East, a team which kind of disappointed a few, the Cleveland Cavaliers. What does JB Bickerstaff have for us this time around? And it looks promising from the outside, but Teddy and I are here to kind of digress into what the Cavs season might look like. Last year, we had expectations for the Cavs. I think they did well in the regular season, but disappointed many against the New York Knicks. Do you think this season something might change for them?
Oh yes, something might change for them. I don't see them going all the way to take the whole thing, but then I see them maybe like going to the second round or the conference finals even. But it won't be possible because the East is really stacked this season. I lie you not. With the addition of Drew Holiday at the Boston Celtics and then Damian Lillard at the Milwaukee Bucks, Charlie, you can just hope for maybe fourth, fifth, or maybe sixth. You can only hope. And you see, last season it was so clear that the Garland and the Mitchell duo was very good, but then against the New York's Knicks, you could see they were struggling to score in the paint, so they needed snipers for them to hand off to them so they shoot. So this season they brought in Strus and then Niang. Niang is one of the best shooters from Philadelphia, one of the best shooters they have, and then they let him go. Now they have Strus. Strus is also a good shooter on a good day. He can give you maybe three threes or 4 threes in a night. Oh, that's amazing.
That was excellent for Teddy to bring that out, because they had problems a lot with spacing. Because with Garland and Mitchell, they needed the floor space. We know with Mitchell, very, very explosive. But with Mobley and Allen, they kind of clogged the paint a bit. And they needed someone who they could dish the ball out to in the corner and he would make these. Isaac Okoro was not that guy. We saw a little improvements, but going into the playoffs, you have to be very good. And I feel like the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau figured that out and he just put bodies on Garland and Mitchell, clogged the paint for them. He kind of ignored Isaac Okoro, not even defending him at some times, and it was an easy win for the New York Knicks. So the Cavs really have something to figure out, and their rookie this year, Money Bates, we saw the hype with him.
Isaiah Mobley also.
Yeah,
he was
of course,
the MVP, the summer league. Amazing
exactly.
Prospect.
So they have things that they'd like to look at from that point of view, and of course, them adding Max Strus from the Miami Heat, it kind of just feels like the Cavs know what they want. They know what they were missing. Max Strus, an excellent shooter. He will be able to space the floor for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and it feels like a lot of expectations are on the Cleveland Cavaliers, because last year, once they got Mitchell, people expected them to do very, very well. But like Teddy said earlier, in a stacked Eastern Conference, everybody's looking at the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics. The Cleveland Cavaliers might struggle a bit to make maybe the conference finals, but I feel like in the regular season, probably 40 wins wouldn't be too bad. It
won't be a lot to
they'll be in that Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat, Philadelphia column, where they'll probably do that.
And there's always been this chip over Mitchell's shoulder where it's like he's not able to finish, because every time it's like, this is the season, I'm going to finish, and then he's not able to finish, even though he puts up big numbers in the regular season, but then during the playoffs he's not able to finish. So I think there's this pressure also on him to perform. So this season I know he's coming with a bang, and with the Cleveland, their gameplay, they have so many plays. You can pick and roll, you can pick and pop. You have two bigs in Mobley and then Allen, who you can maybe off the pick and roll, you can alley hoop to them, they can score, and you have good rebounders. And this season I know they are going to maybe, if not, be one of the top teams in rebounding, because they have those two guys. And with the addition of Max Strus now, Mitchell can drive into the paint and now dish it out to other players, because he knows they are going to fire. And I know Caris, and I'm putting so much pressure on Caris LeVert, because he's that guy. He should be able to be that guy who comes in and changes, because I don't see why
probably like the way Malik Monk does for the Kings.
Yes, I don't see why LeVert should come off the bench. He should be a starter, but then it's okay to be a sit man. But then for the sit man, he should be able to come into the game and change the dynamics of the game for them, because last season they were really struggling. He came also and he was also struggling. So
well, Cavs fans, I know you guys have a lot of expectations for Evan Mobley, and I read somewhere that he had gained a few pounds, taking the Antetokounmpo route, so maybe we'll see him built up for this season. But the final words for the Cleveland Cavaliers, do you see them making maybe the conference finals? That is if maybe they don't meet Boston or Milwaukee in the way.
if you meet Boston or Milwaukee on the way, you might win, because it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. There are setbacks, injuries, tiredness, and so many. And I like how they brought back Tristan Thompson, because he's a vet who has so much
Leadership skills and everything.
experience. He brings something into the locker room, and he and Mobley and then Jarrett who can learn so much from him. So that was a nice acquisition, or someone to bring in. Then Charlie, to be a Cleveland fan, Charlie, me, I know it's hard, but you can only hope. So hope you don't meet Boston. Hope you don't meet Milwaukee.
This Boston people say they start to vex you. Bring the season come safe cry.
And you don't say Bahamas. You meet them in the conference final. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. You might win, you might not win, but your chances of winning everything, it's 50.
Yes, very slim.
Very slim. So
well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's how we close the lid on the Cavaliers season. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Did we get the analysis spot on? What did we miss out? What do you feel like could be the X factor? So maybe the Cleveland Cavaliers can go all the way. Stay tuned. There's more coming on the Putback Show.